I'm going to show you how to calculate the spacing of balusters and properly install them on a balcony rail. If you're interested in balustrade building, check out my videos on newel post and railing installations. I have several on my channel. Once your newels and railings are in place, your next step will be installing the shoe. This will receive the balusters. This is fairly straightforward. Simply cut the shoe to length and secure with brad nails, adhesive, and a few screws. We used a bit too much adhesive and had some squeeze out in a few places, so be careful with that. I'll be dealing with vertical balusters in this video. Just to let you know, in Ontario and most other places in Canada, horizontal balusters like the steel cables you see online do not comply with the building code. The reasoning behind this is that horizontal balusters can be climbed by children and, I suppose, foolish adults. So be sure to check the code in your jurisdiction before you start your balustrade. So we're going to figure out the spacing for the balusters on this balcony rail. So in the jurisdiction I'm in, the building code says that the spacing between the balusters has to be less than 4 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my measurement and I'm just going to walk you through the process of how I figure out how big to make the fillets in between the balusters so my spacing is correct. The distance between the newel post and the half newel is 36.5. Plus the thickness of one baluster is 1.25. That equals 37.75. Now we're going to divide that by 5.25. What that is the maximum spacing between the balusters, which is 4 inches, plus the thickness of one baluster equals 5.25. So now we're going to go to the calculator. 37.75 divided by 5.25 equals 7.19. So we can't divide 37.75 by 7 because then our spacing will be too big between the balusters. So we're going to divide by 8. 37.75 divided by 8 equals 4.71. Now we're going to subtract the thickness of one baluster, which is 1.25, and our spacing should be 3.46. So basically 3 7/16 will be what we'll cut the fillets to on the saw, and that should give you the proper spacing. So we're all ready to start putting these balusters in. You can see we've got a couple started. Basically what you do is you measure your space for the baluster, maybe subtract 1/8 of an inch so they go in without too much wrestling around. We've also got our fillets cut. We're going to put in balusters to about here or so, and then we're going to adjust the size of our fillet if necessary so that everything works out. So this is a pretty short little span to do, won't take very long, and it should go well. The fillets are secured with wood glue and 23 gauge pin nails. You'll see here that I'm just simply using wood glue to secure the balusters, but I did go back off camera and pin a few of the balusters at an angle if they felt loose to the touch. I make a point of inspecting my balusters and placing them so minor flaws are not obvious. Once you get going, this doesn't take long. So I'm just going to slide these in now, because if you don't, you won't get the last one in if you just keep putting fillets in. So that's why I'm doing it this way. You can see how I have to go at that kind of an angle to get that baluster in. There you go. Okay, good. So now, and we'll just check with my tape measure. Your last few baluster spacings will often be slightly different than your calculated spacings, so don't pre-cut all your fillets ahead of time. This minor difference in spacing will not be noticeable on a finished balustrade. Okay, so now for my last one, I am going to cut them. Okay, so that's going to be 3 9/16, and this is going to be 3 1/2 large. Done. Okay, I'm gonna shoot a pin nail in here. Done. All right, so that's that balcony rail completely done. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video and would share it with others and help grow the channel. And stay tuned for an important message from my granddaughters on a tape measure that you could win.
This is an awesome tape measure. You can read it from the top, from the left and the right, and this is called a Lefty-Righty. You can write your numbers right here, and it has a built-in sharpener. And to close it, you get to press a handy-dandy button. If you want to win this, make sure to comment below. Bye. Bye. Make sure to like to my papa's videos, subscribe to my papa, and to leave a comment below. Peace out.
Are you filming right now? All right, I'll try and sound intelligent for the camera.
I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.